like I mentioned before, there is always a trade-off when we are reflecting, because there's all these different things, all these different gaps that we could be reflecting on, but we only have so much time in a day. And if we were to only sit still and reflect, nothing much is going to happen in the real world. Now, of course, there's people that do this, right? There's monks that just sit in a cave for 30 years, meditating, just continuously reflecting, observing. Maybe that is a very good strategy to take, but I'm assuming that most of the people watching this video are like me. You want to get a better insight into yourself. You want to get a better understanding of yourself, but you also want to do things in the real world, right? You want to go out there and actually create something. The moment we want to do both of these things, there's going to be this tension between reflecting and going inward and actually going outward. So we need to find the right balance. How much time am I going to reflect on the things that I did, and how much time am I actually going to do them? And we also need to ask ourselves the question, is me reflecting on this thing and thinking about it now actually a way to sort of circumvent not having the courage or the balls to go out and do it, right? Am I distracting myself through reflection? And we also need to think if we're actually asking the right questions. Are we focusing on the right gaps, right? Because time is limited. And if we're asking the wrong questions, right? Maybe I'm asking myself, am I really beautiful enough? Am I really good enough to be loved? I can ask myself all these negative questions that don't actually lead somewhere. That is also a waste of time and resources. There are so many things to take into consideration. And luckily for you, many of those things have been taken into consideration and have been integrated into this Notion system. And later on, we'll also explore some of those practical things that you can do to have an effective and thorough reflection. Because at the end of the day, principle number one, I say this almost every single video, is bringing into alignment who we are with what we do. We want to know who we are. We want to know what is important to me. And then based on what is important to me, we take action. And then we reflect on that action, get a better understanding. And this is just continuously. We're doing this our entire fucking life. This never stops, right? We're always trying to get a better understanding of who it is that we truly are and then acting upon that